All right, so listen up today, dude. It's hyped. The community is talking about this. Everyone is so excited. It's crazy in the ultra normal community to see majority of people hyped is crazy. But the little surprise reveal that it looks like whatever's releasing. If you see my last video, it's very cool. Today, thought I'd talk about this. Also, we now have the gameplay officially for Monoma, and dude, he's looking pretty crazy from what we saw in the original trailer. So I haven't spoiled anything here. I'm gonna react to it live and talk about it, break it down. The Mirko giveaway is still going, so just if you want to subscribe up, if you're new to the channel, subscribe up, comment down below Mirko. I will pick 2 more winners now and extend it, because I was supposed to pick one. The trailer thing messed me up. I thought Sunday and Monday I'd make the videos, but I forgot to do it last video, because I was so hyped I just did the entire trailer. So please comment down below Mirko, be subscribed. I'll pick another winner next video and do it that way, alright? Let's get into it. No more delays. Here we go. This is the JP tweet version, first one. Here we go. It says, introducing special actions coming soon. Special actions, skill switch, and scanner. Scanners is a special action that allows you to copy an ally's unique skills, alpha, beta, and gamma. Use the skill switch to switch between your stocked quirk techniques and toy with your opponents in the true Monoma style. Alright, chat, find out. I'm not even streaming, but I just said chat, but alright, chat. Are the all-for-one stocks dropping here? Let's find out now. Let's see. So here we go. Copy your teammate. So do that whenever. Copy your teammate before the battle and everything, right? Become the teammate. Similar to Toga, you have that little effect around you. So you have alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. And then it expires. And then it's replaying again, so copy. Switch to it. And I'm guessing this is now at level 9. So if he's level 9, you can copy it too. Depending on his level. And you have full charges and everything. Huh? So, comparatively speaking to Toga, you clearly don't get the special action, right? But, like, better than all for one, because you can copy alpha, beta, gamma off of your ally. So you just need one good player with you, or a player you know that, would be decent. Copy off of them while they're still alive. No need to steal somebody. And then you have that. And then pretty much it looks like you can also just turn it off whenever you want to. And it's not like you're stuck in that like all for one is potentially, right? So there is that. Imagine having it twice. Every time you down somebody, you just do it twice. So you have 2 twices on your team, basically speaking. So that would be fun. Take it a step further, you have 2 assault or rockets on your team. It's pretty much what it is, dude. And you have your ally with you always. So it's pretty... Again, it's still better than all for one. That's the issue. It's going to be better than all for one because, again, the burn-up time. You see how quickly you get rid of it and such. Yeah, so this is his special action. Skill switch and scanner. So it scans and then it switches the skill. What does Global say? Global says... Monoma quirk skill intro special action. Scanners copy an allied quirk ABY. Skill switch. Swap out your current copied quirk skill. I thought leaks were saying that there was like some sort of down thing, so that was completely wrong. Yeah, it was originally something like that, so I guess that's not real now. This is what it looks like at level 9, so very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so now this is Alpha. This is Alpha over here. It's translated. Introducing unique moves that will be released soon. Unique technique A, copy Big Fist. A long-range attack using the quirk skill of Kendo, a student at Class 1B at UA High School, in which he waves his enlarged hand to send out shockwaves. If you hit the shockwave, if you hit with the shockwave, you can copy your opponent's unique technique Alpha and stock it. So what does that exactly mean? So ready? He's smacking Todoroki. So he didn't stock it. What was that? Did my thing spaz or their thing spaz? Just saw it spaz out or something. And then over here, he copies it. Bro. Bro. You know how annoying that's going to be? God. I'm going to be just copying, like, all for one's big charge and just, like, launching it at everyone in my way. Okay. So that's how it operates. This is the smack at level 1 again. Right? So smack at level 1. Now smack, stock, fire again. Bro, all for one is just a garbage can at this point. Like, dude. And do it again. So now this is level 9, smack, stock, fire. Oh. Yeah. So let me guess, if he's level 9, his alpha is level 9, and he copies at level 9, he has the level 9 alpha, as you clearly see. That's gonna be fun. Okay, Copy Big Fist uses quirk skill to enlarge hands and swing, sending out a shockwave. So pretty standard from Global. There's too lazy to write anything here. That's usually how it goes. Oh my god, okay. That's again level 1, pretty simple. So remember, who would you copy, chat? Cementos? Complete, like, and it has decent range. You can copy from afar. So I'm straight up copying, because what would work as just a singular alpha? Think it as that. Because, like, you would say, well, would I copy Uraraka? Uraraka's great, but really she's good because of the combos and such. That's what does so much damage. So I'd straight up just copy, like, all for one, keep charging, and just keep annihilating. Cementos. Imagine copying Ida and having that rapid ability. Imagine copying Froppy and having that rapid ability, right? Just copy Froppy or Uraraka. Have a rapid ability to help you escape for that duration. That would be so good. He's a rapid without being rapid. Literally, that's what he's a rapid without being a rapid. Introducing unique moves that'll be released soon. Unique technique B, copy rotation. A close range attack that uses the quirk of class 1B UA high schools. That person, who I have no idea who that is. And when the student leaps in the air. Oh, yeah, I know this person. Yeah. In which the student leaps into the air and then charges towards your opponent. By hitting the charge, you can send your opponent flying and copy their stock quirk. So let's see. So starts the video off. Going against Kirishima here. So here they just hit him. They didn't even steal the quirk. Now here they're stealing the quirk. Stole the quirk. Now you stole a beta. So you're like, people are asking me in my other comments actually, like, hey, how's it gonna operate? Pretty sure he just stole the beta, right? I don't play that Kirishima to know enough. I'm pretty sure the alpha's like that one that like he turns into like Rapid Toga or that other Toga one, like that stabby stab mode. This is like his beta where's the punch. So in this case, what would you steal, right? It's so much to steal, especially with who you're going against. There are so many good betas, right? So bro is literally just a thief. The Phantom Thief, right? Oh my god. Yeah. Chat, he might be crazy. He might be crazy. Okay, over here, quirk skill set intros, quirk skill set. I wrote that as something else, but that copy uses this person's over here quirk skill to charge forward, sorry. Copies your opponent if it hits. Wow. That's going to be something. That's going to be something. I don't know how I'll feel if like, with Toga, it's not that toxic when somebody steals my quirk skill and then murders me. It's not that toxic. But I don't know how I'm going to feel when somebody grabs my quirk skill with Monoma and then beats me to death. That's something else. Like, that's a thing that I can't tolerate, you know? Getting diffed like that would be honestly just hell. Getting diffed that bad. Like, hey man, I got your alpha, and then I got your beta. Oh, I got your gamma as well. And I murdered you, dude. That would be... I don't know if I can accept it. I don't know if I can accept that. It looks very, very cool though. You remember, like, this character is not for casuals at all, right? You have to be... This is like Toga in essence. You have to be good at Monoma itself and know the knowledge of every single character in the game and be aware, like, hey, I'm going against a Todoroki. If I could snipe that beta, we could do some work here. We could have some protection. I know All for One very well. If I snipe that Gamma and I team that up with the rest of my kit, or I team that up with the Endeavor right next to me, we can make this work, right? You steal the All for One's Gamma. You proceed to then Gamma as All for One. You have to know every single ability and maybe be good at those abilities to perfectly use the character. So just keep that in mind if you're bowling, bro. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Wow. Okay. So there's that. You have this over here and then this over here. Let's see it. God, dude, what are we cooking here? What are we cooking? So this is the Gamma over here. Introducing unique skills that will be released soon. Individuality technique, copy steal, a technique used by Tetsu. Dude, imagine we actually end up getting these characters sooner rather than later. They already coded part of it, steal, right? You saw that in the trailer, the first trailer. A student in class 1B at UA High School using his quirk to turn his body into metal. When attacked while in metal form, it can copy and store that opponent's quirk technique Gamma take advantage of your opponent's attacks and quickly launch a counter attack. So let's see. Activates. He goes bald? No, his hair's there. It just looks weird. My boy went bald. Okay, so he got attacked. Basically, is it invulnerable? Yeah. It's invulnerable. He didn't take any damage for that. Wow. Kirishima punch in the air. He gets damage reduction, not an invulnerable. So he gets an invulnerable, and then he can copy and eat. Wow. And remember, it looks like it's based on your level 9s. If you're level 9, he copies at level 9. I'm pretty sure that's how it's operating here. So it's like a better Toga and everything. You can level up Toga, right? But you can't level up All for One. So All for One is just like bricked. This character is bricked up. Huge difference. Huge difference, right? The terminology, it's completely different. Like genuinely speaking. God. Okay, here. Monoma quirk skill technique. Steel copy. When uses Tetsu quirk skill to turn into metal. When hit, while metallized, copies the opponent's quirk skill gamma. Wow. Bro, I don't know. Dude, everyone asked me in my comment section, is this character good? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I still think that, like, Uraraka, I said my opinion on Uraraka, I told you. I stand by me being correct on that one. I told you that she's kind of busted. She kind of is. She's a very annoying character to deal with. She does so much damage, she burns you. Imagine playing a Rapid, right? I played as Hawks this season. I fought, like, one Uraraka. Her main combo gets me to, like, 50 health. That means, like, I'm already a sitting duck at that point. So I stand by Uraraka being a very, very good character. With the ammo count she has, the ability to miss so much and still hit because of how much ammo cuts up that entire thing. I stand by my statement being correct on her. Shinso was a skill-based character. You have to be good at him, and if you are good with him, he's going to be one of the most annoying characters. That, again, I stand by, which is truthful. You see, him comboing is very annoying. And also, he gets you for so much damage, because when you break out of his combo, there's still a very high chance he can re-combo you based on how many attacks he has. So, with that, I truly think that if you can master the ability of knowing every character, he can be really good, right? But again, it's all confrontation based, depending on who you're fighting. We had to see it. Can he hold his own character? Like, are his abilities enough to be where if I'm fighting, like, let's say in an Ibarra, I'm fighting an Ibarra, but Ibarra in this situation would not do me any good. If I choose not to copy at that point, will I still be able to win that altercation? He has to be good at his base to be good entirely. Let's say you're playing with somebody who you know is good, you know that person, and you're able to continuously copy off of them, and then get into battle using their quirk skill, and then can Monoma finish the battle afterwards, right? Because that's not going to last the entire battle. So let's say you switch off of that. Now what happens, right? Can Monoma survive and fight his owns and win in that situation? So it's a very, very big thing that we have to find out here. But I do think that for the most part, he will be a good character when you know what you're doing. There's no doubt about that. For example, though, I truly think that All Might, Quirk skill set and Kendall would last longer. You kind of see where Nejire got to, right? Investing into a character is that same thing of, hey, will my character last? Yes, characters don't get added to the character anymore, but Nejire still got butchered. So, think, right? Kurogiri hasn't been nerfed yet so far. Shinso's yet hasn't been nerfed so far. But again, for now, I definitely think that he will have a lot of potential and he will be a very powerful character. There is no denying that, right? Remember, in situations, who am I going against? That question will never be answered here, right? It's a similar with All for One. If you're fighting All for One and he starts like whipping out the Assault or Rocket combos, that's a rough fight. It really is. Like, I'm expecting to see an All for One fight as All for One. No, sometimes that really catches you off guard and cooks you. So in this case, having that invulnerable actually is also really cool. Like, imagine getting Dobby hugged. Does that mean you just don't get Dobby hugged and you proceed to activate that? Like, what happens if you just grab Dobby's gamma? What do you do then? You don't have the rest of his abilities. You're just burning your own health but doing nothing because you don't have his hug or anything after that. So what does it do for you? These are questions we don't have the answer to. Like, then do you grab the beta and then use the beta afterwards while the gamma's still running? Is that how that works? So until you get your hands on the character, these are all things that are just currently unanswered. So okay, I'll wrap it up there. Take care, have fun. We'll do one last preview and then we'll dip here today. So this is Gamma, so we'll put Gamma last. And this is the special action. Copy it from an ally any ally. So again, if your allies are all dead, GG's, buddy. You're not getting anything. But copy it earlier into the game. If you're playing with players that you like know and such, and you know they're not gonna like leave out or die on you, copy it later on when they level stuff up. I'm guessing, and then be a destroyer. Destroy, right? So that's how his special action is kind of oriented. Not as open as All for One though. All for One can steal from anybody. It looks like only you can steal from. It looks like allies. So that's kind of how this one operates. Maybe we learn tomorrow. It's not just allies. We'll see. Yeah. Beyond that, over here, Alpha pretty much is Kendo's big slaps, like a projectile turned, right? So he slaps like that. So right now we don't know how far the range is. It does look like it goes a little bit beyond that, right? And then clearly at level, so this is level 1 again. But look at how far he is. So got to see in game how far that actually is, because imagine sniping like that and grabbing someone's quirk skill and then proceeding to snipe again. Would be very fun. Like imagine also grabbing like alpha movements. That's what I'm thinking about, dude. I'm just thinking about grabbing some alpha movement, right? Over here, and like how long do you stock it for is the other question as well. Do we know that answer? So like he uses the punches, like is it when you drain all the punches it doesn't reload anymore? So let's see, he uses one. So he just uses the one. So we don't know how many punches like drain that. Right? Theoretically. So that's the thing that we have to also have answered per se. Yeah, that's it. Now over here, Gamma. Final thing, we'll wrap up the video. I personally think he's going to be a powerful character. I stand by that. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Yeah. Alright, I'll wrap it up there. Take care, have fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your honest thoughts over here. Do you think this is good? Do you think this is bad? And, are you pulling? Or is there more hype in the mid-season or early season? Take care, have fun. It's been